Hey, yo, you ever notice how people quit right before something starts working? And that's not because they're lazy. That's not because they don't have talent. That's because they get uncomfortable before momentum even arrives, y'all. And that's the piece or the part that nobody seems to be talking about, because everybody wants results. Me too. But nobody talks about the phase where you feel like nothing is happening, y'all. That dead zone, that awkward middle, that place where you're grinding and trying to build and it still feels quiet. You see, most people quit right there, y'all. And that's the biggest mistake anybody can make, man. Anybody. I have too. So, yo, what's good, man? This is King Freedom, man, Free Facts Media. And today we about to talk about something real, because a lot of people think success happened because somebody got lucky. A little bit. But success usually happens because somebody stayed consistent longer than everybody else did. That's it, y'all. See, we think people blow up overnight. That ain't it. They just stayed alive through the boring part, that quiet area of with that phase where the part where nobody claps at, that place where you question yourself, that place where people disappear. That's gonna be a place that's gonna be uncomfortable, because people don't quit because they fail, y'all. They quit because they don't see the proof fast enough. And that's the truth. See, you can do what it is. You can have all kind of lit things going on with your work schedule, the gym, but then you start questioning if maybe I'm not good enough. Like, you could work out for 2 weeks and get no six-pack, crazy abs, and you start thinking, damn, bro, maybe my body don't change. Like, you could save bread for like a month straight and still not be rich, and start thinking to yourself, yo, this ain't working. It ain't that, y'all. It's just too early. See, seeds get planted, but when you plant seeds and expect the tree to grow tomorrow, that's crazy. Like, that's not how life works, man. You cannot microwave momentum. Momentum is earned, y'all. like we want this instant gratification. And then there's a dangerous phase in life that I call a dead zone, y'all. That's when, like, you're working, you're improving, you're trying hard, your effort is there, you're disciplined, but nothing feels different yet, y'all. That phase is where most people quit, because the brain wants reward, man. The ego wants some applause, but growth happens in silence, y'all. And that's why the gym is always empty after January, for real. Because everybody gets excited day one, week one. But discipline starts when excitement leaves, y'all. That's the real game. You got to ask yourself, can you stay committed when nobody notices? Can you keep building when things ain't looking right? Can you keep improving before life validates you? That's where winners are made, y'all. Like I need y'all to imagine like a big rock, a boulder, something is there, and it looks like you can't even move the shit. Like, and then now imagine a tiny drip of water just hitting that shit, that same spot every day, drip, 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 and then like at first you don't see nothing changes, and it looks untouched, and then you gotta laugh at it like that drip ain't doing shit. That little drip ain't doing shit, but over time, that same drip, like it creates a dent, then it creates a crack, and then it creates an erosion. And then here's the crazy part: you never knew which drip made the difference, y'all. What drip was it? 50, 500, drip number 5,000? We don't know. You don't know, y'all. So that's how consistency actually works. Because people quit because they don't see that dent yet. They don't realize the pressure is building. The impact is stacking. And eventually, the thing that looked impossible, y'all, starts changing shape on some G shit. And that's why consistency matters, y'all. Because like every rep counts, even when nobody sees it, or even when you can't see it. Like, even when you looking brolic. But anyway, I want to talk about this dead zone. And I believe I built on that bit. I want people to know and understand something here. Like, you just got to keep thriving. You don't know what drip is going to be. So if you don't know what drip is going to be, keep dripping. It's like dudes, when we was younger, we shorty tell us no, we on body, we keep going, consistency, go hard. Next thing you know, you landed it, right? You keep pushing for the number back in the days. Y'all remember that shit, man? right? But at the end of the day, you didn't let that no stop you. You just kept going. You ain't know which time you approach shorty was gonna make it happen. And then you won. That's how winners are made, man. So I ain't mean to kick y'all with the old school shit, but that's what it is. But let me get back what it is. This is what people don't understand, y'all, though. Like, results are behind your efforts, and you're seeing old decisions at the time, and you're not seeing the work that you created today, and that's where you start to panic, because we start to think, why I changed? Why nothing else is changing? Because your life is just catching up, y'all. You're watching delayed evidence. The work is happening. You just haven't reached the collection day. You ain't get paid yet. That's all. It's like going to the gym in 1 week and you expecting to look like you brolic and all that. Relax, chill. You're still in construction mode, man. You still adding to it. You got to keep going, because people feel like momentum starts invisible. It doesn't start like that. It starts internally. It starts when you stop arguing with discipline. You stop negotiating with your excuses. You stop wanting to feel like you gotta feel ready. That's momentum, because momentum is identity first. It starts with us. Results come later, y'all. That's why some people suddenly blow up. But what we didn't see, or what y'all didn't see, they posted for months. They went to concerts for months. They built for years. They failed quietly. They adjusted quietly. And they just kept going quietly, y'all. And then out of nowhere, clear blue scribe, like overnight success. Wow, nah. That person survived the dead zone, y'all. So the dead zone is a real place, but it leads to what the word of the day is. And I ain't give y'all that, so part self, but the word of the day is calibration, right? So calibration means making small adjustments to improve accuracy or alignment, right? And that's what consistency really is, y'all. You're not rebuilding yourself every day. You're calibrating. You're making these small corrections. You're fixing your timing. You're fixing your habits. You're fixing how you execute. And over time, those little tiny adjustments that you make can become a completely different version of who you is. And that's how you get to who you become. And that's why consistency matters, because those small corrections repeated long enough over time become who you are. Like, for real. So progress is not perfection, y'all. It's corrected, like repeated steps long enough so it can become who you are. And that matters, because people think growth is just one giant leap. Growth is reps, man. Growth is calibration. Growth is showing up every day before life gives you proof. You're looking for results, and it ain't the time yet. So listen, y'all, if you feel like quitting right now, you may be closer than you think. The dangerous part is not failure. It's not. The dangerous part is stopping before momentum can even compound. Because one workout can turn into 10 workouts. 10 workouts turn into consistency. Consistency becomes identity. Identity becomes results. That's the formula. And then you wake up in the mirror like, there I go. You don't need to go like be all brolic right day one. You just need to stay long enough for momentum to find you, man. And that's where it's at, y'all. So look, if this hits you, man, drop a comment, y'all. What's one thing you almost quit, but you kept going? And how'd you do it? Hit subscribe, y'all. We never here. We don't sell motivation over here. We build systems, and we turn discipline into freedom. This is Freedom, King Freedom here, Free Facts Media, man, where we giving y'all real discipline, real rap, no cap, all facts. Salute. Peace.